Good morning and welcome to Wake Up to Life. My name is Meina.
And I'm Kelsey. And this morning's topic, we're going to be going into grief because really, when we started Wake Up to Life, our intention not only is to wake up to life, but it's not only about waking up to being cheery and optimistic and always empowered and always on. We're really realizing that life doesn't always hand us great cards, situations, moments. And so, what you really mean by waking up to life is waking up to all of it. And one of the big pieces of life that we're realizing and seeing in so many different times and places is that there's grief like everywhere. So, today we thought we'd bring that up.
hmm Yes, this weekend on Saturday, my husband and I went up to Edmonton to attend a funeral for my cousin's wife. And there was profound grief there. There was a grief in so many different levels. And I really noticed that everyone there was grieving something. And even though we were there for Trincy's celebration of life and her funeral, we were also there to support family and to support each other. And lots of times during those kind of, times when we're together in grief, other past griefs come up too. And I really noticed that that's where a lot of my thoughts were for people that had passed before. So yeah, it was just a real awareness, I think, at such a deep level.
Yeah, and I was thinking about just with the topic about how like what is grief and when does it pop up, so to speak. And I think it's a very quiet, silent thing that it's almost like we don't know we're in it.
Mm.
And I know I experienced it a bit ago where there was just something off and I just couldn't shake my experience, my feelings. And it was like no book could do it, no person, no going to coffee. There was this something that was there. And as I started to share it, people were like, "You're grieving." And it's
Mm.
like, so it's something that I felt is hard to be tangible. One can say, "Oh, I'm joy." I can identify that, but grief
Right.
is such a different feeling.
It
Um,
is. And also, you don't want to lay that on somebody else either. When you're feeling that,
mm,
it's not easy to just knock on a neighbor's door and say, you know what, I'm really struggling here with this and this heavy feeling, because you don't want to lay it on them as well. So I think it's one of the emotions that we carry with us that probably hangs longer and is more profound than a lot of other emotions we may feel. And there's so many different aspects of grief too. Like I was saying, when you're thinking about past loss,
mm,
loss of dreams, that's huge too. People are in grief because they had a certain expectation of what their life would look like, and it didn't turn out that way. So to try to be with that and try to move through the thickness of it.
and still have life. Like you still have
Mhm.
to perform things, do things, and be a part of life. And there's something so real that is just, yeah. So the weighing it. And the other thing I was thinking of too is seeing someone in grief. That's the probably the hardest thing is because I want to support, I want to have a community where people can come with their grief. But yet I'm noticing that grief seems to be like a lone wolf type thing where almost you need to be in solitude or you need to pull back. I don't know. And it's
Mhm.
fascinating because, they're like, go speak to someone. That's almost the last thing you want to do, like you said. And so there's this really
Exactly.
interesting piece.
Yeah. And who do you speak to? I mean, when you're in it, it's not like you can pick up a phone and get an appointment right away to speak to a counselor or anything. And to, like I said before, share it with a friend or a neighbor would take somebody really, take a lot of courage, I think, to step out of your grief and just for a moment, just connect with somebody. And for us on the other side too, maybe somebody that is in grief, what do we do? What do we say? Sometimes we tend to pull away because we don't know what to say and we don't know what to do. So we tend to sit on the sidelines and what do we do?
Mhm.
And sometimes we don't need to do anything. We just need to say, hey, I'm here. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, but I am here for you. And just a simple fact, as a friend of ours mentioned, just pick up the phone and say, hey, I'm going for groceries.
Mhm.
Can I pick you up something? It's just that simple connection. That's sometimes all it takes as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. And like knowing that you have support and that we're here for you
Mhm.
and we're only a moment away so that we can allow them that freedom to really just be in their grief,
Exactly,
like the best of both pieces.
for
Yeah.
sure. So that's our topic for today. Is pretty heavy. We could do an all-day workshop
Yeah.
on grief, really.
Yeah.
And but just to be kind to yourself and to just notice that when you are feeling that way, it is okay. And if it's not feeling okay, reach out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So seed word for today. What is yours?
Mm. Mine is self-care. I'm just
Oh,
gonna just pull in and just tend to me today. So
mm,
excited for that.
okay. Uh yeah. I think I like the word grace.
Mm.
For some reason that kind of resonates with me, grace. So
Excellent.
I'll take that with me.
Awesome. Well, with that, having a magical Monday, and may your day be filled with lots of magic and miracles. Have a
Yes.
good day.
See you tomorrow.